The Sandpiper pipeline could probably take about 20% of the Bakken oil via the pipeline, take trucks off the roads, and obviously stop these blast zones, as they call them in Minnesota, when the oil is being shipped via the railroads. With us tonight, Paul Eberth. He's the director of Enbridge's Sandpiper pipeline project. There's been some green lights on this project, some yellow lights, red lights. Now it sounds like the Minnesota Supreme Court may look at one of the appeals. Where is this thing currently at and why?
Yeah, great question. In North Dakota, we've received our permit from the Public Service Commission, and we're ready to go. In fact, we're building the pipeline right now in North Dakota. We're building some of the infrastructure in order to receive the crude oil onto the proposed Sandpiper pipeline. In Minnesota, we applied for our regulatory permit in November of 2013. We have hit a few, we'll call them red and green lights, and along the way. Most recently, the June of 2015, the Public Utility Commission unanimously approved the Certificate of Need in Minnesota. Unfortunately, there was some procedural errors that the State Appellate Court found and remanded the Certificate of Need back to the PUC. So we have an upcoming hearing in December where we expect the PUC to address how they're going to reformat the review of our project going forward.
So where were the missteps? Because, as you know, in Minnesota, they're talking about having a special session. One of the things that Minnesota Speaker Kurt Dow, Republican, wants to do is say, hey, I want to make sure we get this pipeline greenlit as soon as possible, essentially.
Right. He
said, and I quote, that the governor is disrupting the permitting process for the Sandpiper. Is that accurate?
I don't think the governor is disrupting the process. The Public Utility Commission, actually, before I get to that, the governor did respond yesterday in a letter and said he's went on record publicly of supporting the project, and he's doing that again and hopes that it gets permitted in a timely fashion. Now, looking back, what happened? What were the procedural missteps? Well, early on, the Public Utility Commission decided to separate the two permits that they provide for pipeline, Certificate of Need from the route permit. Traditionally, those are handled in parallel, and the Minnesota compliant environmental review is done as part of the routing permit review. Because the routing permit was put on hold in order to address need first, that environmental review wasn't done in order to inform their decision on the Certificate of Need. And that's essentially what the State Appellate Court ruled. They said because that environmental review wasn't done when the Certificate of Need was issued.
But what I'm hearing is the Appellate Court actually usurped the PUC. Is that accurate?
They remanded the Certificate of Need back to the PUC.
But is that do they have legal ground to stand on it? Was I'm asking, was this the correct legal procedure, or was this a bunch of environmentalists saying, hey, this should be done, and they're doing it to appease environmentalists?
Well, it's still up in the air. The PUC believes they made the right path. They paved the right path to the Certificate of Need. In fact, the state of Minnesota has asked for the Supreme Court to review the lower court's decision. So we are waiting for the Supreme Court to make a decision on that. We expect the Supreme Court will make a decision as to whether or not they take up this case in the next few weeks.
But what I'm asking is, did the court usurp the PUC, yes or no?
The court did. They overruled the Certificate of Need.
Okay, so they're taking power in their own hands rather than the PUC make these decisions. So that guess my question is, there's a lot of hearsay out there that they're saying that Putin allies, George Soros, all these people are funding a bunch of the greenies that are against this. Is that accurate or not?
Well, I think there are some opponents to Sandpiper. In fact, I wouldn't characterize them as a lot of opponents, but we have some very vocal opponents that don't want the project essentially routed through their area. They do get their funding from a variety of sources. I don't know that there's big money from the West Coast funding this opposition, but there is some opposition, and we're working our way through it. They are leading to some good discussions about what's best for Minnesota and how safely to route the pipeline. And in the end, we think it'll lead to a better project, and that we'll get there through the PUC process.
All right. Anything else you want to add, sir?
You know what? Just I'll reiterate, the PUC in Minnesota approved the project unanimously in June. They reopened the docket, and we expect them to do that again in the near future.
All right, good. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Hopefully you guys will get this thing done sooner rather than later.
We hope so, too.
Stay with us. Much more coming up right now on 630 Point of View. As always, you can join our conversation to our Facebook page, text us, email us, whatever's easiest for you. We'll be right back.